Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. We've had a great day. I want to come on here and just elaborate on something I mentioned last night during the post about Tommy Robinson. So last night, funny enough, I was called by Radio 5 Live to speak about the overcrowded prisons and how they are going to build another 4 prisons in the next 5 years, giving 14,000 spaces. They wanted to know my take on it, and I said, as I truly believe, the same way we shouldn't be building more cancer treatment hospitals, we should be actually looking at finding a cure. We should be looking at rehabilitating a large population of society. Now, I know there's a split decision on this, and it's very controversial. I'm not talking about violent offenders. I'm talking about those who are stuck in low-level offending due to addiction or petty crimes, and even those who are living on the streets and get arrested for being drunk and put in a prison cell. These people shouldn't be going to prison. They should be given support. Like I was a heroin addict, and I went to prison 10 times for my addiction, all for shoplifting, nothing else. And I eventually got rehabilitated, but it wasn't through prison, it was through the community. I think people can change through addiction. I know it's a tough battle, but we need to offer more of this as a health matter rather than a criminal justice route. This will take up a massive space of the population. But what really makes me concerned about the situation with Tommy is Tommy shouldn't be in prison anyway. I don't think for the cases he is, and if he is meant to be in prison, it should be a category D prison where he is in an open jail. Okay, so when I spoke to Tommy and he told me he's on this segregation unit, he told me that there was 16 cells around him with nobody in. And when we went over to the other wing for the visit, I must have looked at least 6 or 7 cells that were empty as well. And that's another place that he goes where there's nowhere to see him. So let's just say, to play it safe, let's just say 10 cells. Let's say 10 cells rather than 20 cells because of the 16 he said. Let's just say 10 cells. That's 10 prison spaces where violent offenders who are being released into the community early are not in jail because Tommy Robinson needs to be protected in a category B prison. Make that make sense, please. So let's lock Tommy Robinson up when he really should be in a open prison, or if not even in jail, and let's release violent offenders into the community. I just cannot believe this, like this logic. I understand the prisoner looking after his safety. I understand that him being around no inmates is the right thing. The prison are doing what they can, but the justice system, they need to look at this and think, why? You know, we shouldn't be building more prisons. We should be rehabilitating. We should be looking how we can lower crime rates. If you have been in for terrorism, rape, murder, fair enough. Get locked up, stay in. Domestic abuse, perpetrators, stalking, those things, lock them up. But there is a big population of people who are going to prison who shouldn't be going to prison in the first place. And then, most importantly, now Tommy Robinson is in jail with empty cells surrounding him. Make it make sense. Tommy's in jail when he shouldn't be, and there's violent offenders who are out because of that.